Hey friends, Michael Warren here from Essential Guitar Lessons, and let's learn how to play Harder Glass by Blondie. This is an awesome song for intermediate players to practice some funky grooves and bar chords just in standard tuning. Don't forget, if you like this lesson, to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Songs and lessons uploaded weekly. If you have any problems with the song, leave a comment and tell me your favourite 70s songs or Blondie songs, and let me know how you go with this one. So let's get into it. So our intro, we're going to start on the 7th fret on the A string, then play the 9th fret on the G string, so we're just doing an octave, then mute it and play the G string again. So on that G string we're muting, then playing it again. So we do that once, and we go back to the 7th fret again on the A string, do the 9 on the G, mute, 9 on the G, 8 on the G, 9 on the D. So slowly. And up to speed. And the second time through the start stays the same. 7 on the A, 9, mute, 9 on the G, 7 on the A, 9, mute, 9 on the G. Then we play the 9, slide up to 11 and play the 9 on the D. So that second part slowly, now we're sliding up to the 11, back to the 9. So let me play the intro slowly, and we're doing that 2 times. Whenever playing that 7th fret on the A string, we're going to palm mute that as well. So we're getting a palm mute then off on the 9. So let's do that up to speed 2 times. And that's our intro, and we're going to use that little riff a fair bit through the song. So now let's have a look at our first verse. So for our first verse, we're going to do that riff again. 7 on the A, 9 on the G, mute, and then 9 again. 7 on the A, 9 on the G, mute, 9, 8, and then 9 on the D. So same riff as before, we just play that through once this time. Then we're going back to a C sharp bar chord. So we're going to have the 4th fret on the A string, we're going to have the 6th fret on the D, G and B, and the 4th fret on the E, and we just play that once and hold it for 4, 2, 3, 4, and then from there we're playing a C sharp minor. We're going to hold that for a bar. So we have 4th fret on the A string, 6th fret on the D and the G, 5th fret on the B this time, and 4th fret on the E. So we're playing that C sharp for holding for a bar, 2, 3, 4 to the C sharp minor, 2, 3, 4. And you can put some effects on your guitar there, and then we just go back to that first riff again. So let me play that first part of the verse for you there. And C sharp minor, and then back to the riff. Then we do that riff again, the C sharp again, and the C sharp minor again, hold for a bar. Now this time we go back to the intro, so we're going to do it 2 times. So the 7, 9, 8, 9, and then the 7, 9 again, slide up to the 11 and the 9, and we do that 2 times. And again. Then we go back to the riff again. From there, our C sharp, hold for a bar, C sharp minor, hold for a bar. Then from that C sharp minor, we're going back to that E riff again. Then to finish off the verse, we're doing the riff again. So C sharp minor, do that E riff again. Now to finish it off, we're going to do a palm mute on the 7th fret on the A string, and we're going to play the 9th fret on the D and the G. So we're going to have, then we're going to play the 9th fret on the A, and then 9 on D and G, and we're palm muting that 9th fret, or the frets on the A string as we're coming up. So then we're going to have the 10th fret on the A, 9 and 9 on D and G, 11th fret on the A and 9 on D and G again, so slowly. And up to speed. And that's our little run up at the end of the first verse. So let me play that last line of the verse for you so you can hear how that's going to sound. And the verse is pretty similar. We're doing that E riff, C sharp minor, E riff, and then the E riff again, C sharp minor. The intro for 2, back to that E riff, C sharp minor, E riff again 2 times, C sharp minor, E riff again, then our little build up. So let me just play that last part for you. And that's our first verse. Then from there we're going into our chorus, and we've got a few chords here now. So we're going to start here. We're going to have the 2nd fret on the D, 2nd fret on the G, open B, and 2nd fret on the E. Then we're just going to have an A sus2, so just 2nd fret on the D and the G, open B and E. And then from there we just go to an A chord, standard A chord. We're just going to play the 2nd fret on the D, G and B. So we have slowly and up to speed. And we just do that 2 times. Then from there we're going to this E chord. We're going to play 2nd fret on the D string, 1st fret on the G, and 2nd fret on the B string, which is an A7, but we can add in that low 2nd fret on the A string if we want. And we're just going to play that once. An E chord, 2nd fret on the D, 1st fret on the G, open B, and then just an E chord again, 2nd fret on the A, 2nd fret on the D, and 1st fret on the G. So that second part, we do that 2 times. So let me play those first 2 chords slowly for you. We do each one 2 times there. So do it again, and then our E, then we go back to the A and we do that another 2 more times. Then we just go to an F sharp chord there, so we're going to have the 2nd fret on the E string, 4th fret on the A and the D, 3rd fret on the G, 2nd fret on the B and the E. We just hold that for 4, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do something similar that we did at the end of the verse, but we're going to play that back on the B, and we're going to start on the 2nd fret on the A, 4 and 4 on the D and the G, 4th fret on the A, 4 and 4 on D and G, 5th fret on the A, 4, D and G, and 6th fret on the A and D and G, 4th fret. So the same as the end of our verse there, what we did. Now we're coming back to the starting on the B and palm muting on that A string. So let me play that chorus for you through now. It is a little bit confusing. Again, the F sharp, and that's our first chorus. From there we just go back to our intro, which is exactly the same, and then we're going to do the second half of the verse for the next verse. So we're just doing our E riff again, C sharp for a bar, C minor, C sharp minor for a bar, back to the E, do it again, C sharp, C sharp minor, back to our E riff, and our little build up. And that's our second verse there. We're just playing the second part of the first verse. Then we have the second chorus. Let's play that now. So the second chorus is going to be nearly exactly the same as our first chorus. We have our A chords 2 times, our E chords 2 times, our A chord 2 times. So the only changes here, we're just going to finish on the E chord, hold for 4, and then we have another count of 4 where we're just holding that E chord. So let me play that second chorus for you now. The A again. And just E, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have our instrumental, so let's have a look at that now. So the first part of our instrumental, we're going to start the same on our A chords again, same we did in the chorus. But this time the bars are only holding. We've got 1 bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then the second bar 1 and 2 and 3 and it's jumping into the E on the 4. So just our E chords that we did before. And do that 2 times. And then back we're doing that jump on the 4 end. So we're actually doing a bar of 4 then a bar of 3 there back to the A. Finish on the E chord, hold for 4. Now this time we're going to play the second fret on the D string, mute the G string and the open B and E, do that 2 times. Just slide up to the 4th fret, that 2 times, 5th fret 2 times and 6th fret 2 times. So we're just sliding up on the D string there, still playing the open B and E and muting that G string. So let me play that first part of the instrumental for you. Now the second time through it's going to change a little bit, so let's go through that now. So we do our A chords the same again 2 times. Now we're going to add this end on, we're going to go A sus 2, A sus 2. So we're just taking our little finger off, so we have second fret on the D and the G, open B, back to the A chord, back to our A sus 2. So that first part. Again. And then we go to the E, we do that the same as before. Now we're going to add the E again, so play the second fret on the D, first fret on the G, open E, sorry, open B there, and add your little finger onto the B, and then off again. So, and then we just go back to that A riff again. Just hold the E for a bar there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to do our little run up again. 7th fret on the A, 9 and 9, D and G, 9 on the A, 9 and 9, D and G, 10 and 11. So which we've done in the verse. Let me play that instrumental part for you now. And then for our na-na-nas, that riff's going to stay exactly the same. Our A again. And finish it off. Our E. Finish that off. Our A again. This time we go to our F sharp bar chord and play our B run like we did before. Let me play that last line there. This is our na-na-na parts there. So. na parts. Let's move on to the next bit now. So from there, we're just going to play our E chord and hold for 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go back to the intro again. So do that, and then we just play the second half of our verse again. So that's exactly the same as our second verse. We do our first chorus again, and then we just finish with our na-na-nas, with our chords there. And we're putting the end on, and we do that 2 times, and that's the end of the song. So that gives you all the parts there. There's some tricky little bits. That funky little groove can be a little bit tricky when you first start, and some of those chords are a little bit weird that we're using there in the chorus. But just start slowly and build your speed. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.